Imagine if there was a way that e-commerce business owners come to you as the social media marketing, as a social media marketing agency. Imagine if e-commerce businesses came to you and was asking for your services. You know, imagine if you could reverse engineer the whole entire process. Instead of you now reaching out to business owners and e-commerce brands in particular, imagine if you could reverse engineer that and get them to reach out to you. Well, in this video, I'm gonna be showing you exactly how you can actually do that and how I am currently doing that for my own personal agency. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, because it does actually really help with the YouTube algorithm. And also comment your thoughts down below as well, because I'm actually really interested to hear your guys' feedback on these videos that I'm currently posting every other day. So I know you're probably currently thinking, how the hell is that even possible? How can I get qualified e-commerce brands to reach out to me as an agency owner? Well, I thought the same, okay? I thought the same, and over the past few months, I've really been experimenting with this method that I'm gonna get into, shortly here in this video. I've really been experimenting with the method, and as you guys know, I only ever talk about from personal experience on this channel, and I've got quite a few videos on the channel that cover how to get e-commerce brands as clients, and how to get them, how to get e-commerce meetings and all that sort of stuff for your social media marketing agency. And each and every one of those methods I personally used at the time of posting it. Now, some of them, I don't use too heavily anymore because I've kind of advanced my outreach and all that kind of stuff. That said, those methods still work amazingly well. It's just that I'm now, venturing out into different methods and whatnot. But you guys absolutely love those videos, and I thought, how can I, bring out an updated version, if you like? And I thought, well, I'll just share literally exactly what I'm doing right now. That is working amazingly well for me. That is, as I say, consistently getting e-commerce brands to reach out to me as the agency owner and them asking me for my services. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, it's a method that a lot of you guys are going to be shocked because it's right in front of you. I'm sure majority of you guys have heard about it before. Now, what it is, okay, it's Facebook groups. And I know probably you're going to click off the video right now because you're like, oh, I've heard it, I've tried it, it doesn't work, whatever. But trust me, okay, when you get it down packed, it is a killer method. Here's how I go about it. Now, the general structure that I use on the physical post within the groups is I'll take a screenshot of the results that I've got for a certain client, and literally all you want to do is kind of explain in the caption without explaining too much detail, if you know what I mean. Like, you just want to give a few hints on how you got those results. Maybe you can literally just pick one aspect, so maybe just pick the copy. And talk a little bit about the copy, and maybe give 2 or 3 tips within the copy, or pick the way that you did your audience research for that specific ad, or maybe how you structure the actual ad set as a whole, or maybe how you structure the campaigns as a whole, or the ads manager as a whole. Just give a few little tips, because what that really does is it puts you as an positions you as an expert, and then once the whoever it is on the other side of the screen is reading through your post, and then they can see, they couple that information that you've put within the actual text of the post. They couple that with the results that you've attached as the screenshot. I mean, like, what you're doing there is you're just really asserting your expertise as an agency owner, as a Facebook marketer, Google marketer, whatever it is. You're just heavily positioning yourself as an expert, and a million people could see that. Theoretically, a million people could see that post, and all you do is create that post once. And that's it. You don't need to keep reaching out every time someone new sees the post. You don't need to keep reaching out or whatever, like you do with these other methods. Just do one post, structure it amazingly well, do some really good copy within the text, and as I say, couple that with a screenshot of the results that you've gotten for one of your clients. Or maybe you're in drop shipping and you wanna, you've got an e-commerce brand of your own and you wanna transition your your business to the agency, and you can use your personal results, whatever the case may be. Obviously make sure that they're your own results or they're your contractor, your team members' results, because when you get a client on, you always want to make sure that you're actually able to provide for that client. That's another big aspect. Going on a little side tangent here, but that's another big thing that a lot of people forget. They just focus on the best ways to outreach to clients. And granted, I do push for that with my students and whatnot. I always say, if you've not got a client, then focus only on getting the client. That said, you need to make sure that once you've got the client, you've got something in place that allows you to get some really good results for them. Little side tangent there, but as I say, going back to the post that you're going to put into the group, do a bit of copy, make sure it's really, really good. You got a few tips in there, couple that with a screenshot of either your own results that you've gotten for your agency or your contractor's results. And what that does, to whoever is in the group that's seeing the post, is they can see that you're listing some tips, so they can see that you know what you're talking about, and they can literally see firsthand that you're generating your other clients' results. So why can't you generate those same results for them as a business owner? And the thing is, why this works so well is simply because the barrier to entry to e-commerce nowadays, or to business as a whole, but especially e-commerce, is so low. So a lot of these people in these groups aren't big corporate clients, and they're not the clients you want anyway. They're just normal people that have an e-commerce business on the side that could is maybe currently bringing in 10 to 100k a month, and they're just in a few of these Facebook groups. And if you post in those groups and you put your post in front of these owners, and you're gonna do that by posting in the groups, because that's where these owners are looking, right? And as I say, you write a killer piece of ad copy, and you couple that with some results. It's a no-brainer that you're gonna get at least probably one client from that. I can almost guarantee it, because as I say, you're reverse engineering the whole entire process. And not only that, is you're doing amazing social proof by putting those screenshots in. And on top of that, again, you're also giving tips and really showing how much of an expert you really are at Facebook ads or at Google ads or whatever it is that you're offering. And then that post will then obviously get shown to people who own e-commerce brands and businesses and whatnot. And really just add yourself into so many groups, because there is so many groups on Facebook that is dedicated to specifically Facebook ads for e-commerce, Facebook ads. There's so many groups on Facebook, and you can just literally create one post, and then you can put that post into 10 different groups, and maybe each group has 100,000 members or 50,000, whatever. Across those 10 groups, you're probably putting your post in front of maybe, all those groups added up, it might be 500,000 people. So, I'm sure when I'm explaining it now, it's kind of an eye-opener, and I hope it's an eye-opener, because it's another amazing way that you can get clients. That said, obviously, my coaching calls that I do with my students, where I show them the emails and whatnot that I build out and send out to highly qualified brands, I know they're qualified because, me and my students, we take them through a rigorous qualification process. That method is, that method has gotten me 50 to 60% of my clients, and it got me my first client. So, if you've not currently got any clients, then I recommend doing that method, because I promise you, with that method, you are guaranteed clients. It's just a matter of not giving up at that point. Once with my students, they hop on a call with me, and we go through everything that I go through. At that point, once they know what to do, they've got their email scripts, they've got everything. At that point, they are guaranteed clients. They just need to, not give up. However, if you've got a few clients, this method is for the more advanced people. If you've got a few clients currently, and you get some really good results, then leverage the hell out of those results. from this method that I discussed in this video, because as I say, I promise you, it will massively help you scale up your agency without doing too much work extra in terms of outreach. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it was a good eye-opener into some other methods that you can do alongside your current outreach methods. And as I say, you know, for those more advanced people who have got a few clients getting some really good results, it's another amazing way to, you know, add on a few extra clients to your agency. So as always guys, make sure you smash that like button if you really enjoyed it, because you know, once again, it does help out with the algorithm. And you know, as always, I'm posting every other day currently. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, because you know, you really don't want to miss out on this free content that I'm putting out. And yeah, as always guys, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.